Hey cuties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vanessa. Today I'm going to be doing a TMJ update video, so if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so almost 4 years ago, I put up a video, said, so I have TMJ, ... I'll put it right here. And that kind of is the reason why I, got so many followers. A lot of you guys started following me because of that video of me like having a panic attack in the back of my car. After my appointment with the TMJ doctor, I was like really freaking out. And yeah, so I did a lot. I recorded my whole journey of that 1 year of getting the splint that I had to wear 24/7. And eventually after that 1 year, I switched to a nighttime splint, which I still have. I'll show you guys. So I've been wearing this ever since. So it's been like 2 years with this one. Looks like kind of like this. Oh, sorry, I have food right there. So it looks like this. I only wear it when I go to bed, when I go to sleep. I still have a lisp on it. This one's a lot bigger than the one that I have to wear 24/7. And yeah, so I guess I kind of just wanted to do like an update video of like where I am now, 4 years later, from the video of me having like a panic attack in my car and like crying and crashing out. And yeah, I will say there are so many pros to figuring out that I had TMJ. One, I got some help. I did feel like I originally went in because I had a shit ton of ear pressure and I felt that it would not go away. Like I felt like it was like an everyday thing. I felt like my ears were gonna fall off. Like I was getting migraines. I had so much pressure, like from here, the eardrums to down here, because as I found out, I had a herniated disc. And it was on both sides and it just really hurt. It hurt to eat certain foods. It hurt to chew. It hurt to yawn. Like it hurt to do a lot of stuff. And yeah, so it was just nice to finally have gotten some answers, because I thought it was like an ear thing. I had no idea what to do with my jaw. And yeah, I will say that since that day to now, in the last 4 years, my ear pain went from like a 10 to like a 0 to 1. If I had to be completely honest, I rarely ever feel pain in my ear or pressure in my ear. I do have instances where like I feel like I get pressure in my ear, but that's due to like earwax buildup because I'm dumb and I use Q-tips and I know I shouldn't. But that's not really the same feeling that I had. It's more so like pressure in a different way. It's not like bad pressure. I would say the only cons of this whole situation was the price of it. I live in Illinois and health insurance does not pay for something like this. It's really, really expensive. I mean, for my first orthotic splint that I had on, the one that I had to wear 24/7 cost me $7,000. Which is crazy. It's the $7,000 for the splint, plus it included the monthly follow-up visits where you go and they adjust it for you. And then when I switched to this, it was $5,000 because I had to get this, which is a little bit more pricier, because this you're gonna have, essentially this is for the rest of my life, this splint. And I had to get like an MRI, I had to get an MRI before I even got any of this done, but then I had to get another MRI after the year was over so they could see like, okay, did my ears go back to center? I'll try to find some before and after pics. So like before my x-rays and after. Yeah, so I would say in total that was $12,000 that I had to pay out of pocket. It's a lot of money. I probably could have paid off my car sooner. Those $12,000 could have helped with other financial needs that I have had in the past 4 years. But it is what it is. And I paid it, and I was fortunate enough to be able to use the Care credit card. It's, if you had never heard of it, I don't know if they do it in other states, but in Illinois, there's a Care credit card that you could use. It's like, it's a credit card, but for like health stuff. So I literally just put the $5,000 on there, and then once I paid that off, I paid the $7,000. And essentially you're supposed to pay it off like within a year, and then once a year hits, if you haven't paid it off, they essentially start like charging you interest. Sorry, let me fix my camera. Then they start charging you interest. Luckily, I was able to pay it off a lot. A lot of you guys know, if you don't know, I'm an actress, and at around that time, I had gotten like a really big commercial. I was like in a national commercial for Walmart. So I was getting like really nice residual checks. So I was able to use that money to pay for my splint. So to be honest, shout out to Walmart who paid for my splint. Yeah. So now I, to be honest, don't have any symptoms. I know one of the things that I talked about was how hard it is to bite into an apple when you first find out you have TMJ. It's like a really big thing to like open your mouth and like biting into something hard. So I will say that now I can. Now I'm able to chew into thicker, chewier granola bars. I feel like I don't have any accommodations. Like I can pretty much eat and do. There are some stuff that I feel like I have to like really take my time to chew, and then my jaw starts getting sore. But I feel like any random person that would happen to, maybe I deal with it a little bit more. Yeah, but I feel like I don't feel like it consumes my life anymore. I feel like for the last, to be honest, it was just that 1 year that I had to wear it 24/7. It was more of like a social thing. It was just annoying to have on socially. Thankfully, that year was 2021. And no, I got the splint in December of 2021. So I had to wear it January through December of 2022. So for that whole year, essentially, that's when we were still wearing masks. So I still had a mask at work. So when I had the mask on, no one could see my splint. But I felt uncomfortable, like if I was to go out or go to an audition and like, I don't know, go out on a date or something, and like people could see it. But to be honest, no one noticed. And I go back at pictures from that time, and like you could barely notice that I have a splint on. And while I was at work, I was lucky I had a mask on the whole time. Like it was fine. But yeah, it does not consume my life. I am able to live my life normally. The only thing I would tell myself to change right now is to stop using Q-tips. But I feel like everyone loves Q-tips. Who doesn't? Yeah, but I will say that I'm one of the lucky ones, and I feel like I did find some help. And I was so proud of myself for filming my entire journey, because I felt like I was able to show you guys like what I went through, specifically with me in my case and my ears. And yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, it's been so long. I know I was posting about it so frequently, but like that was for like the 1 year journey. Now I just kind of wear it overnight. I mean, I've gotten used to this, but when I first started wearing it like 2 years ago, when I would put it in my mouth, it felt so tight. And I feel like I'm super used to it now. I went for a 1 year follow-up. So now I only have to go once a year. But you know what sucks? I have to pay like $300 once a year. I'm so sick of paying for this, but at least it's once a year, not once a month. But yeah, I have to go, and they pretty much do the same thing where they like align it, and like, for example, like it just has, I don't know if you could tell, it just like has to match my mouth. And like they want to make sure that my teeth touch the splint at the same time on each side. So it's like, sometimes you'll go in and be like, oh, which side do you feel like your teeth touch first? Your right or your left? So I feel it on both. I also want to acknowledge that I don't know if other doctors would say this, but I personally feel like I have a weird shaped mouth. I feel like when I talk, my mouth kind of goes to like one side. I think it's this side. I don't know, maybe you'll notice it now that I'll start talking, but sometimes I feel like when I'm talking, I have a specific side that my mouth gravitates to. So I think I've just always had like a crooked mouth. I mean, I did have braces when I was younger, but I don't feel like the splint really changed my smile at all. I still feel the same. If anything, I kind of feel like my smile got better. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. I sometimes have been feeling like my smile has been a lot better, especially like I've always had small lips. So when I would smile, I feel like you would be able to see like all that, my gums. And now I feel like you rarely see it. Like you can still see it. If I'm laughing really hard, like you'll see it. Like I'm just like a gummy person. It's just in my DNA. It's just who I am. It's how I was born. That some people just, they show their gums a lot. But yeah, I do feel like my smile has been a little bit more different. But yeah, I look at pictures and to be honest, I feel the same. I don't feel like, I know that's something people are like, oh, you're going to need braces again, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. I think if you're wearing it every single day like you're supposed to, you're fine. I have been wearing it every single day. There might be like one night, a couple nights, I would say in the last 2 years from wearing the nighttime splint, 2.5 years. To be honest, I feel like maybe there were 5 times that I didn't wear it. Oh my God, my camera keeps like, maybe there were like 5 times that I didn't wear it. But to be honest, I go to sleep and I feel comfortable with this on now. Like I need this in my mouth to be able to fall asleep, so it's doing its thing. Like I've been really accustomed to having my nighttime orthotic on. And yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else. But yeah, that's my update from my very first video to now, almost 4 years of having a splint, of dealing with TMJ. And I'll leave the video with this. I really feel for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you have left comments on my videos. I try to get to as many as possible. If I don't, I'm so sorry. There are a lot of comments and it's a little bit overwhelming for me, but just know that like a lot of the answers could be found if you watch my whole playlist of my TMJ on my YouTube. I have a TMJ playlist on my channel. So if you just go on there, like, and watch my videos, a lot of your questions could be found in there. Yeah, and dude, where was I going with this? Oh, and I just wanted to say that some of you also have messaged me on Instagram. You're welcome to do that, and I will get to you as soon as you can if you have any like definite questions. But I really wish that you guys find the healing that you're looking for. I know it's different depending on the state you're in. You might not have access to it. It might be really far away, but I urge you to keep researching and to keep looking. And if you do have your splint, to stay strong. If you're about to get a splint, please be strong. It is very overwhelming and very stressful and very life-changing. You know, physically, you're gonna have something in your mouth. Mine was different. I was able to take mine out to eat. Some people have a splint where they literally can't take it off, and it's like this whole contraption in your mouth. And honestly, that sounds so scary. Like, that sounds scary to me, and I didn't even have that. So I just want you guys to be kind to yourself and compassionate towards yourself, and just know that like it's nothing to be ashamed of. TMJ does suck. I know like it doesn't seem like that big of a thing compared to like other things, but like your pain and your questions and like all the stuff that you're dealing with, it's so valid. And don't let anyone tell you that what you're going through is not anything, because it like really consumes you. And I want you to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. To be honest, I forget that I have TMJ. Like it's just like a routine. It's just like putting on a nighttime retainer. I just put on my nighttime splint, and yeah, I have little to no symptoms. It's very rare, and there is hope out there. Yeah, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will try to get to them as soon as possible. Besides that, I'll probably go back to random content that I do all the time. My acting life, or just random stuff, recipes, reviews. I'm a random channel. I just do a whole bunch of stuff, and I post whenever I want. So I really want to thank you guys for the support and for the subscribes. And I really appreciate this community, and I hope that I could be like a beacon of light for everyone struggling with TMJ. Bye, cuties. I love you.